I'm glad
You had spilled and not me?
I never spill.
Is that on the bingo card? Jamie spills coffee.
Spills coffee.
What if I can't spill it on this? Maybe we better get on with this and then I'll take this off.
Oh yeah,
Don't it's not ours.
Spill it. Okay, let's start.
I did it. I should have put Jamie spills coffee.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? Well, because you don't actually spill it.
It might spills on myself? No.
No,
something gets dipped in coffee.
Yeah, or yeah.
Something gets coffee on it.
We don't do that though.
No, you're right.
Because we
talk about it, but we're careful.
And we don't actually
IRL, I spill on everything. Yeah. Okay. Hi everyone.
Or Jamie comes to podcast with a coffee stain on herself.
Yes,
that would be funny.
That would be good.
Hi.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Cozy Up Knits.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jamie.
And that's it today. Oh. Hello?
Gran, are you there?
Yeah.
Gran, do you read?
I'm Gran.
Oh, I'm Gran. Sorry.
She's into her book.
She is reading. She is reading.
But we're late today because Katie decided to go on an impromptu Edmonton trip with our Gma.
With our other grandma.
Yeah, because she has a meeting tonight at 7, so she packed up the kids and they're going to have a fun hotel swim
They
day.
are.
I was like, oh, that would be fun.
I know. When she posted it like to the Marco to us, like, which one of you guys wants to take us? You can stay in a hotel. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun. Bring a kid. But that worked out good for Katie.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I could have swung
Although the girls are trying to convince her to go shopping. Which Katie's like, no.
Katie said, no, it's not a shopping trip. It's a. Oh, once they get to that hotel, it's fun. It's a nice hotel.
And they'll have fun just like chilling and whatever. So that's
we
fun.
stayed there. And anyway, welcome to our knitting podcast.
Yeah,
if
not our
new,
it's not a travel podcast.
No, and this is not normally just the two of us.
There's at least 3.
The two of us. Oh, the geese! Do you see those geese
are
fly
back.
over?
Yeah.
The geese are back, you guys.
Oh yeah, weather report. It is beautiful today. There's hardly any breeze.
Gorgeous.
It's warm. It's
like
the air is still crisp.
No, let's see what it is. We had a comment. We get a few comments like this all the time when we say the weather. And then they're like, oh, I laugh that +4 is warm for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it says it's +8 with
yes.
a high of 10 degrees Celsius.
We could get a tan outside.
But in the sun, oh no, in my backyard, I was sitting out there and it's always like 10 degrees warmer, I feel, in my backyard.
Yeah.
When we're south facing and it's like.
Yeah. And then that's like my backyard too.
Yeah. You can get a tan.
Yeah.
Easily.
And it has been nice. I'm glad it's not windy today, but it has been windy for the last couple days, which is nice because it dries everything.
Yeah.
Because it gets pretty mucky and yucky here.
Yes.
But it's not bad right now. Like we walked out in our sandals into like the back 40 and
yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
A little bit mucky, but not too bad.
As long as you didn't like fully step in the mud, but
no, I didn't.
Anyways. Okay. We had a brain fart.
Sorry.
We're back.
Here we go. That was the weather report. It is lovely out.
Yes.
And we can't wait to just, like every day the snow melts more and more.
Yeah.
And the last bit of dog poop is left in my yard.
Oh,
I'm
need to start.
slowly there. Oh, see, I've been working sections
Yeah,
now.
but I don't have sections until today because where he goes to the bathroom, it's still ice. It's along the fence lines, and so it doesn't get a lot of sun.
That's the last place to melt.
Yeah, and it's the last place to melt, which is fine. Like there's a few like bombs that because he won't also go where all of that is melting now, so it's pushed in a little bit into the yard.
Yes, because they won't go.
Because he won't go back there, which
now
is good.
That it's
I'm
clean
glad.
on one spot, they'll go there again.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're back to like
normal
pooping in one spot.
Yeah.
Did you need to know that? Probably not.
But now you know. Did you know that?
Now you know. All right. Well,
what are you wearing?
I am wearing so many good things.
Yeah, you are.
Well, so are you.
Yeah, I am.
That's a good segue, though.
I know.
Okay. Actually, I realized this is the exact same thing I wore on Monday. We did a live for our Patreon.
Yes, it is. Oh, me too. Except my tank top had buttons down the front.
They're gonna be like, "Did you just record this right after?" No, we did not.
Didn't.
It's not. But anyway, I have a new. The first time wearing my autumn league, which Mom is like making honking on it.
Oh, is she? Well, I should have another full ball for her soon.
Yeah, except it's not the right color.
Right.
She cast on in this lighter one, which we...
And I'm drinking out of a soup bowl.
Oh yeah, let's cheers, because I made Sarah...
a latte.
Sarah doesn't like these bowls.
And you didn't even give me the purple cup.
When I took it out, it was for me. And then you said, hey, can you make me a latte?
Well, you still could have made yours in this cup, and then
I could have, but I had less sweetener. I don't know. I just was... Oh, whatever. Quit yelling at me. Anyway, we're drinking lattes. Because Auntie has a frother now, so...
It's a latte kind of day.
Mm-hmm. It is, and those are soup bowls, but we use them as mugs. And they were purchased like 5 or 6 years ago at Costco.
And yeah.
I've told you many things. Every time someone asks, I always think it's like Pier 1 or
Yeah.
Bed Bath & Beyond, but apparently Grant said they were from Costco a bunch of years ago. That's all I know, because
Yeah.
everyone wants them.
And everybody asks
I'm sorry.
every episode.
That's all I know, is it was a long time ago. Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
so I'm wearing my Autumn Link pullover, which is by Two of Wands, which we've knit many of if you're new here.
Yeah.
It's a great pattern.
And I'll
I
be
recommend it.
Pulling one out soon because
Yeah.
I put a lot of work on it.
Exactly.
I've been like, I really want to get to like my projects that I want to knit, like my my designs I want to knit, but I'm
Yes.
also like, I have project bags everywhere all over my living room, and I'm like, I just want to finish a couple
Well,
things.
so you're kind of honing in on your whips.
Yeah.
Well, so am I.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
it's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot going on for designs, like just stuff we want to do.
Yeah,
A
we don't
few
have
things.
any, we don't really have any need to do,
Yeah, exactly.
like whatever.
Like, well, we do, but they're done.
Yeah.
So this is my new design. It is called Retreat Wrap.
Oh, we should have looked and seen if there was any spots left for the retreat.
Oh yeah.
Well,
This-
you could go on to not
yeah,
Cozy
you
Up.
can message Hippie Strings.
Hippie Strings and see if there's any spots
Yes.
available left.
So there is a retreat the first weekend in May at the Overlander Lodge in Jasper.
Like 20 days, 21 days,
It's like
22
so
days.
close. It's
I
insane.
don't know how many days.
So you will need 3 skeins of fingering for this one. This is knit out of Midnight Cravings in 3 different colorways. I have them listed in the pattern, but I don't have it with me. And it's a nice, simple knit. Great for knitting at a retreat.
Yeah.
It's like a parallelogram.
Yeah.
Wraps really nice around your back.
Yeah, it does actually. I had
Yeah.
this on for pictures just now,
Yeah,
and
drapes over.
it's really nice on.
Yeah,
It's a really nice wear.
or a nice
I really like this.
like scarfy type. Yeah, it's just a nice, easy texture on the edges, and then in here you can see really close because our retreat is in the mountains. It's a triangle.
Don't dip it in your
I'm
coffee.
not. I'm trying to be very careful. It's a triangle-y texture. which
Triangle-y.
is a word. It's a word, and it reminds you of the mountains. And it doesn't matter. You can cast on with either whatever color first.
Yep.
Because it's completely
Flippable, like
Flippable.
upside down, right side up. Not backwards, frontwards. There is
No.
a backside to it,
there's a
but
backside, but yeah, it's a really nice drape with. I like how it tapers here at the end, so you're not like having a big,
Yeah.
kind of rectangle. The heavy ends when you've got just a stole.
yeah.
So that's that, and that will
Very
be
nice.
coming. This is for the retreat, the people there,
Yep.
and
And then it
there'll
will
be
come
some
out
kits.
on Ravelry shortly after.
Yeah, and it will be also the free May pattern for our Patreons. So
Ooh.
join us on Patreon.
There
Click
you
the
go.
link below.
We always like to put little dealies up
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
And we do a lot of lives. Well,
Well, we
2
try
a week.
to. Yeah,
Try to
we-
do 2 a week.
Yeah, we try to hang out with our patrons quite a bit. And
Yeah.
sounds like Sarah's gonna maybe get a Discord up and running, and
Yeah, and that should be fun.
so you'll wanna
Yeah.
hang out over there.
I was actually going to look into doing that last night, but then I got too distracted by the things I needed to do,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
never did it. But
Well, I wondered if we should just.
Well,
if I should
hold
segue
on.
to this.
I'm talking.
Okay, so we won't do this thing. We'll talk about what we're wearing first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing my Mayma. I pulled it out,
That later.
although when I pulled it out, because I haven't worn it in so long, I had so many snags that I just like popped them through to the backside, and then I just noticed one more that I must have just done right here. So I'm
That's
gonna
the
pop
only
it through
thing
right
I
now.
think brioche that I don't
It's
love
a
about
bit
brioche.
snaggy.
Brioche is snaggy.
Yeah. So,
Gotta
but
be careful.
I loved this knit.
So this is Mayma. If you haven't heard of this one yet, this is by Pip and Pin.
Yeah.
So Megan Nodecker is a great Canadian designer.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect lightweight cardigan.
Yeah.
Which will segue into my latest whip.
Yeah. And then this one I did in kind of a fade. I had 6 skeins or
it's
5
so
skeins
pretty.
of a
You had a polka dot
polka
creek.
dot creek colorway.
It was
like,
one of the first fades you ever bought from her.
Yeah.
First yarns.
and then I sat on it
at our
for
first
like
yarn show
very first yarn show.
in Lacombe.
Yeah.
No.
And then I
Edmonton Fiber
No,
Falling
it
when
was Lacombe.
okay.
no, because it was their first year doing it. It was our first year there. A lot of firsts that year,
Yeah,
and it was hard to get into their booth because they were just swamped.
that's right.
But I spied it and I grabbed it and I was like, no, I want that. And so I did like a fade. I thought that was fun.
Oh, it's so nice. It's like, so it's Maema if you're looking for it on Rav by Pip and Pin, Mayma. And it was like, well, we told this to our patrons already, but it was over the weekend and I was like, man, I need a lightweight cardigan. I was looking through my cardigans and all my things and I was like, oh, I really should cast on like a lightweight fingering weight cardigan.
Yeah.
And I was raveling and started looking
Because all your
around.
cardigans are like thicker, like
They're
DK
woolly.
and up.
Which now we're going into spring. Not
Yeah.
like I have it done in time to wear it, obviously.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
But, oh,
what came back to me is
you
that
cast something on years ago.
4 years ago, we did decide when it was, but now I forget. And it was a Mema. So I pulled it out and I am almost done the body. I've been just honking it.
Yeah.
And I'll take this off for now. Not that I'm gonna. Well, I might put this on. And now that, and then I told Sarah, I was like, bring
Pull
yours
it out, and
pull yours
that's-
out and wear it. And now I just want, I
Yeah.
want it so bad.
It's so
I will finish it.
comfortable. It's so comfortable.
I'm gonna try to finish it for next week's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
see why I can't.
Totally reasonable.
I'm pretty much at the.
Are you doing full sleeves
No,
or just
I-
whatever you have left?
I think I want.
Yeah, mine are a hair shorter
No,
than
I
what the
have
pattern calls for.
plenty of yarn left. I still have a whole skein.
The pattern calls to about here.
I'll
and I
probably.
just shortened it.
I don't know what I'll do.
I'm really liking my t-shirt.
I
Like,
like that a lot.
because I don't have to hoist it up because I'm always doing this anyways.
I'm gonna wear it as lightweight, and even if you wear it in the fall or whatever, if you have a long sleeve shirt under it or something.
Yeah.
And that's what the pattern. I'm not chinsing out. That's what the pattern calls for.
Yeah. Like I said, it calls for about here, but even that length, I'm still putting over my elbows.
Exactly.
So
I'll see once I keep trying it on. But this was knit out of somebody's
it's not your phone,
calling.
it's our phone.
Oh, is everything okay?
No, she's just getting out of the room.
Just getting out. Okay.
I wonder if it's weird.
Are we too loud? She's running. Okay, she's not running. She's moving pretty swift.
Yeah.
But this I had gotten from the lovely Midnight Cravings.
You
4
you
years
like were
ago.
chatting with them and they
Oh,
picked out that color for you,
Yes,
right?
actually, Jaden picked it out. I said, surprise me.
Yeah.
I want the linen merino base and I don't care. And so she picked out this color cinnamon sticks. I don't
So
even know.
nice.
I know they dye this color. I don't know what bases they currently, if this is still a base.
I don't remember seeing a base like that in the May
Yeah,
show.
doesn't mean they don't have it online,
Yeah, that's true.
but
It's a
I
nice.
have a whole skein left, so I have more than enough. I know I have more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Although, do you think one skein would do me 2 full sleeves? I'm not going to do full sleeves.
No, one skein won't do
It
2
might.
full sleeves.
You don't think so?
No, I don't
But
think
I
so.
still have, like, if I'm going to I got to put the ribbing and the edging on, which
Yeah.
I think
And
this is enough for that.
The edging takes more than you kind of think it does.
Like, I'm alternating. Like, I have a
oh
ton.
yeah, yeah, you're good.
I think this is, and I'm not
But you
even
won't
shorting.
get full sleeves. I don't think you should do
Well,
full sleeves.
I don't think
though.
I should either. No, I really don't.
Yeah.
Plus, if I want to be done for Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I'm supposed to cast on this new thing, which we'll talk about.
Oh yes.
But Katie said she'd help me knit it. Do you remember that, Katie? You're not going to watch this anyway.
She's not gonna watch
No,
this.
I know. So that is it. Mema by Pip and Pin. Actually, do I have a picture of it? Finished?
See, and I-
You guys got to look it up because it's so... As I'm knitting this one, I'm dreaming of a second one.
I know, and then, like I love the light speckle that she knit hers out of, like
Because
the color.
really, I am pretty sure, Jaden, I don't know if you remember and if you're going to watch this, but
So here's
I
a
think she
good
only-
picture of the color.
I think it's only 3 skeins. Like, this is my first and second skein. I've knit an entire cardigan out of 2 skeins of fingering plus sleeves. Like, that's a pretty good deal to get
Yeah.
a cardigan out of 3 skeins of fingering.
Yeah,
I think that's awesome.
and there's that.
I
Maema.
love the coloring of hers.
I know, me
I
too.
love it.
I know, it's so nice.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying that. That's been actually, it's quite a high list. So it's honeycomb brioche. This would be a great if you are new or wanting to learn brioche.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you want to take on an entire sweater? I'm not, maybe do a hat.
Yeah.
But it's like half.
I would say
brioche.
learn how to brioche knit first, like learn how to bark.
Yeah, it's all barking. That's
Yeah.
what I want to say. It's all barking.
Yeah.
No burping. And it's just a good mindless knit.
Ooh,
Once you know what
chugged
you're
this latte, I'm gonna get hyper.
You did. Oh!
This is my 3rd coffee of the day.
Get a little hyper. This is only my 2nd one. We'll show that there. We'll show that after.
Oh, that's a cute pin.
Mm-hmm. I got happy mail, yarn mail whenever we're ready. So hey, if
Well, you can do it now because we did already talk about that. So let's do it before my whole debacle story.
we have a good story for you.
Oh yeah, it was all transpired last night.
So if you're on Patreon, it just might be that getting happy mail and yarn mail is on the bingo if you put it on there. So we are playing bingo with our Patreons, and if you are new over there and you need your bingo card, let me know.
Yeah.
But also join us. There's prizes.
Yep.
Okay. So this design, the retreat wrap, the ladies are featuring a few different dyers over at the retreat, and one of them is West Coast Yarn Co., who is
man.
Rachel.
Those colors are so nice. I'll get my face out of the way.
It's so stinking pretty. I'm gonna put the purple here. So this is the order I'm gonna knit the retreat wrap in. So I didn't want to skein it up because I wanted it to be all pretty for when we showed you guys. But this colorway is called Outlier Jasper. So I don't quote me on any of this, on anything ever. I think this is just available at the retreat, and then possibly afterwards you will be able to get these colorways from Hippie Strings, because I know that they'll have some of the yarn. Don't quote me. We'll fill you in more as we know. Yeah. But I know this is a special sort of dye colorway for the retreat. So we've got teal, French lavender, and maybe these are some of her main ones, but maybe this is the special one. Yeah. Which I can see. Variegated. Yeah. Outlier. Is that how you say that? And then Jasper.
Outlier. Yeah.
Okay. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. I love the colors.
Cute little button. So this is her West Coast Yarn Co. So get her on Instagram. Her Instagram is awesome.
Is that a little stitch marker on the back there?
Oh, is that?
Oh yeah, it's just like a little.
Oh, cute.
A little notion.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's super cute. It's like a little wave.
This just seems like this is like mountainy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like woodsy. Hey.
Yeah.
Very natural woodsy color. So
I love it.
That is going to be a retreat wrap.
That's fun.
That I should be knitting, but I'm also going to try to finish my sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. All right. I only have one more whip, which I can talk about later.
Okay, well, I'll show you what I'm going to show you.
You do it. Tell your story. I'm going to drink my coffee.
Okay, well, I'll show you this first because we already talked about it. I'm already like preempting by taking off my Mayma. Anyways, I put quite a bit of work on this. I'll show this first.
Samesies. Hey, do we like to knit the same sweaters?
Yeah. Pretty much. So this is my Autumn League, and I've gotten this far.
Oh, you're so done.
Sleeves.
You'll be done like in an evening.
But then I got distracted last night. I wanted to put more on it than what I got on it last night. The kids being around me.
Oh, I heard something else. I just thought I heard something. Okay, yeah, it's good.
So yeah, working on that. Hopefully I'll have this done if I honk on it by Wednesday.
So if you're new or you haven't seen us talk about this for the last 2 years, these are knit out of Lion Brand cotton jeans yarn. No, we're not sponsored. No, we just love this yarn and highly recommend it.
Full ball here. So that's it there.
Cotton jeans. It's hit and miss for it being in stock. Yeah. And apparently it's also hit and miss for getting the same right color. But that was like a year and a half later. Yeah. And I ordered it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
So, and then my other thing that I did put some decent work on, but I got that dumb finger cut from like throwing your yarn, and I hook my finger on my working needle. From socks. And so it hurts pretty bad. But I also don't want to lose my finger callus that I've been working on. My sock finger callus. You guys all know.
Sorry, it's just too funny. Like, who says I don't want to lose my
finger callus, right? And so
you guys get it.
I have these socks on the needles, which look like a hot mess right now. Okay, so here they are. This is yarn from Kim from Ginger Snap.
This is going to be a Ginger Snap story. Kim?
Yeah,
you'll find this interesting.
Yeah. So I'm still working on the length here, but I pulled out my heels because there was a particular type of yarn that was holding my afterthought heels. So there's my socks. I did put a little bit more on from last week, but then I started working on my Autumn League. But then we got the go ahead to show the design for Knit City Montreal in May.
The one?
I have to go grab it. It's hanging out.
I'll go grab it while you tell your story.
Okay, so I was like, oh crap, I hadn't done the thing that's a surprise yet. And so I was like, crap, I have to do that. And so
it's really wet.
Is it? There are towels there if you want to give it another squeeze. Yeah. The other one's just blocking. We'll still show it. It's wet though. But anyways, so the thing that is the surprise is, hold on.
We talked about that this is a shawl design.
Yeah. So,
but Kim said we could show
it. So this is my
like this was her
my test one.
Her test one, not out of the yarn that Kim is featuring. Like this is not out of
It's still Kim's yarn, but anyways. So you sew up, or you have the option to sew up the center seam. You might want to just go stand in the back and check. So
For
there
a
it is.
cover-up.
For a cover up. Now don't mind, I haven't fully tacked down my my mattress stitching here, so I do have like tails hanging out. Actually, this one's pretty long.
Just scooch down, like, just, yeah.
Is that good there?
Yeah, now turn around, do a little fashion show. Is it lunch? Fashion show at lunch?
Fashion show at lunch, name it.
Name it.
Anyway, so yeah, this was my sample one. But anyway, so I'm getting all my stuff together last night. This is at like 10 o'clock. And me and Jamie had just talked on the phone. And I was like, I got off the phone with her because I was like, oh crap, I gotta sew those up for podcast. And then I went, oh crap. So what I had done is I used the rest of the purple, like of this color. This is the actual color.
This is the actual one of the colors.
sample. The actual sample for the show. I had used like what was left because it was just sitting near me when I put the heel, like the yarn in to make my afterthought heel. And I used the purple, which was fine. I still had some purple left, but it just didn't dawn on me. I went, oh, I'm not going to use like this tiny little nubbin of yarn of this purple. I'm not going to use it.
Chuck it out.
So I chucked it out. There's a slight chance that it is in Charlotte's room, but I couldn't go in there last night to go look because I'm not hunting around her messy room with a flashlight.
No, I'm not. No.
So I went, oh crap. So I'm like trying to rack my brain. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I had found like a really thin.
She has to sew it up.
Yeah, I still had to sew it up. And so I had this really thin, like single ply in like a gray. I was like, if I mattress stitch just perfectly, you won't see it, hopefully.
Kim, we would have had to call you.
We would have had to call you. So then I went, oh, and then me and Katie were talking on the phone. And then I was like, oh, I have some of the yarn in my socks. I was like, I'm going to pull out the heels.
And sew it up.
And it turned out that I only needed, I don't know where the other little ball of it is. I only needed one heel's worth. Like it's 3 rows over 36 stitches. But I only needed one to sew it up.
What I can't believe is that this is where Sarah sewed it up.
Yeah, you can't tell.
I don't know if you can see. It is literally an invisible
mattress stitch is wonderful. It sinks like you've got your 2 V stitches and it just goes shunk and like puts them together perfectly. I can't even
believe it. Sorry, this
I'll
is
put
wet.
that one on.
It's wet. No, you can.
Oh, is it actually dripping?
Well, I'm just doing the, the edges here.
You gonna actually say hi, or are you just being funny back there?
No, it's her and Brennan. At first, it was the 2 of them. Oh, it was Charlotte and Brennan a second ago.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
When I went to get the shawl.
So I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this. So all you guys out there that are like, make a poncho.
Where's Sarah's
this
poncho?
is kind of like that, although it's a fancy one.
And it's a cover up.
So we also got the name of it.
It is going to be called In Bloom, which is right on point with Kim's whole Kim and Colin's colorway that they're featuring. It's beautiful. Check them out on Instagram. Ginger snap that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, In Bloom,
if he
shawl
sneaks into the pattern.
/ cover up.
Yes, shawl / cover up.
But yeah, isn't that so nice?
And you do not have to sew it up.
No,
remember
you don't
how
have to.
Sarah's been showing it the last while as just a wrap, but it's gorgeous. So
and there will be a version to purchase with this 50-gram kind of section. So if you add in this section, it will actually make the shawl longer because from here to here is 100 grams, like from here to here. So I have like X amount of grams left of this bottom color, but I didn't use it. I wanted to use the exact 2 skeins of yarn.
Yes, and you'll see it soon. We have some lovely tester sample knitters in town here.
Is just finishing up.
Our good friends,
that's getting distracted.
my good friends, are doing it.
Okay, well, look in the pantry. Is there nothing in there?
I can't get the oranges up. Just use your spoon.
Use your spoon. You'll figure it out.
You got it.
So, anyways, that is. So it was a little
very funny.
It was a little stressful and hectic last night, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, this is the sample. Like, what color?" I'm trying to rack my brain, and like, of course, like all my spare yarn is here. I might have been able to find something close enough, but I've never really had anything in that like light lilac-y color.
We don't want to fake
not
that.
A sample.
No.
So, anyways, I managed.
You managed.
Yeah. So somehow I managed. Name it.
Name that movie. Show.
So, anyways,
whoa, 2 quotes.
I was just like from the same show.
From the same show.
I just couldn't believe it, and I was like, oh, I was so whatever.
I'm so glad it worked out.
And then I was like, oh, I could pick out my heels. And then I was like, is that really going to be enough to make this big long seam? And
But
it's hard to
luckily
tell
you
how
do-
much you need.
Don't you do a couple there
I
and backs?
do 3. Like I go
That's
there,
what
back,
saved
and
you.
then there again. And I always do that because I like to have that bit of space.
Yeah.
I don't like just one line.
That
It's a bit
saved
of
your
a
butt.
waste of yarn, but I usually just find something that I have left over, like a little nub of something, and that's what I put it in. So,
oh, the drama. I'm glad it's good. And now you can just put your heels in.
yeah, now I'm going to put my heels in quick, and then I'll continue on the top, because this is going to be a hot mess to try to knit 2 at a time. But if I'm just working on one heel at a time, it won't be so bad. I'm just going around and
And
around.
then when you're done, you'll be done.
I know.
You won't have heels to put in.
Exactly.
That'll feel good.
That'll feel really good. Bind off is done. I might even flip them inside out and weave in all my ends just to get that, like my toe and my heel end.
Whoa.
Get that done before I fully.
That's really advanced.
I know. So,
I don't know if I
anyways.
can hang out with you if you're that good.
I know, right?
Sewing your ends in before you're done.
But I'm also going to leave my, well, I don't know, maybe I should work on them a bit tonight and keep this callus going because I really want to,
But what were you going to knit? No, you want to get your autumn league off so you can get,
I want to get both of these off.
yeah, true that.
Yeah. And then I want to get my,
Some fresh things for Jasper.
what's
to knit
my,
on.
what's the faded
The
one
city
called?
limits. Okay,
City
I'll
limits,
show you
yeah.
mine because I picked
So
it up.
I have to rip mine back out to the heel split, arm split, sleeve split, and then rework a few more rounds to make it bigger, and then I'll continue on.
Yeah, and that's this one, City Limits by Tanis Fiber Arts.
Yeah.
And last week I had brought it because I was wanting some motivation on getting it done, and I was mad at myself.
Well,
because-
Katie's is motivation
Oh,
enough.
Katie is like so beautiful.
But it's too bad she's not here. She's got a nice new cast on.
Oh, she does. We'll see it next week.
Yeah.
I almost have a new cast on.
She was like, oh yeah, we talked at like 12:30 last night. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll probably sit up for another like hour, maybe putting more length on my sleeves because I wanted to get more done, whatever. And then, so she's like, yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed. So I just didn't call her again after that, like after 12:30 last night.
Did she?
She was up later than me because I didn't go to bed till 2. She was up till like 2:30.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then Kaylee was up from 3 on.
Oh no. And now she's
And
driving
she's
to
driving
Edmonton
Edmonton.
today. Oh,
Yeah, she got to sleep in a little bit. It wasn't that
Yeah, they
bad.
weren't leaving early.
No, exactly.
They weren't
So,
leaving early, but
but I was like, oh, that sucks. And I meant to give her my wraparound sunglasses because she doesn't have sunglasses, and she's like,
Because of
oh,
her
maybe
new
it'll
one.
be overcast. No, there's
No,
not
it's
a
like-
cloud in
it's
the
hot,
sky,
sunny today. Well, there are some, but not too
but
many.
like ways off.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, you can come get them. She's like, yeah, I'm not coming there. I'm like, no, I don't blame you.
Use the visor. It won't be bad during the day because the sun's up.
Up high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I have been working on these.
What is that? Oh, your
Well,
socks.
segue back to Jasper because
yeah.
this is like going to come full circle
Oh, yeah, it will.
because I bought this yarn last year at the Jasper retreat.
Oh, those are going to be so cozy.
I know, it's so awesome. This is the, I think it was called,
Are they good?
what was it called again? It was like to do with Jasper. This is the Wool Baron,
I don't remember.
and it was her Jasper colorway.
I don't remember.
I know, it was like meat.
Oh.
I forget.
Meat
Anyway,
Mountains.
it doesn't matter what
We're
it
really
is.
good at making
We're
up names.
terrible at remembering things, but
Sunday morning date night.
exactly, that's what Katie cast on. But you can't guess what it's actually called because not any of the words are even in that.
Yeah,
Oh, double date.
double
It's
date
called
is
double
what
date.
it is. Yeah.
So I'm just holding it with mohair and making fuzzy socks, which I haven't been working on in a while. But
No.
now I'm back at it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we want to then do the guys' socks.
Yeah, which I can have a bunch of pairs on. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I do want these to wear too. So
But I'm super excited. I think you know what I'm gonna do, because I'd be more apt to wear this as just a shawl than a coverlet.
I don't know.
It's really pretty
looks
actually,
sharp.
like that.
And it's like no fuss, no muss. And
Yeah,
you throw
just
it
pop
on,
it on.
and it's done.
So maybe I will leave it. I'm super happy with this.
I want to talk to you about something after.
Okay. Are you mad at me?
No, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Not yet.
I'm
But I think we're
still
done anyways.
formulating it a little bit in my mind.
Okay,
but
we'll formulate faster.
I need to. I just
So nice.
have a thought. Okay,
Dang.
cool. Is that all?
That's all.
Dang,
all.
that's nice.
Dang! Not to toot my own horn,
Dang
but toot toot.
it. Did it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, too much coffee.
Was there anything else I was supposed to talk about?
No, do we have any? Oh, our
Ravelry,
cotton cal is
yeah.
running.
We have a cotton cal going. Come over on Patreon. Patreon is there for all the fun things.
Oh, are you having another one, Logan?
Yeah, he's hungry.
Oh yeah, no, he knows not to eat it downstairs. Yeah, you can have another one.
It's already open anyways.
Yeah.
It's already open anyways. Okay, we're gonna go. And thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy
Happy knitting.